What's going on, guys? Bill's here from AchievementLand, and I'm here with an achievement walkthrough for The Sims 4. This game normally takes about 80 hours plus to complete, but now there's a new method with downloaded saves where you can finish it in a couple hours. So I'm going to run you through and show you exactly what to do, and we're going to get all the achievements. To be able to do this method, you have to connect your account to an EA account. So once you start up the game, it's going to ask you to do that. You can also hit start, go to options, and make sure it's linked. If it's not, if you have it linked up and you're all set to go, at the top right, you'll be able to go into the gallery. So you're going to hit that button, open the gallery, and then in here you can actually download other people's stuff. So I actually saved all the stuff and put it under my own name just so it doesn't get lost. So if you just go to account ID and search my gamertag Bill Zoominati, there will be 9 different things in here that you need to download so we can get all the achievements. There's 10 things listed in here. One of them's a double. I just uploaded it twice on accident. But just download all the things in here. There's the Trophy Family 1 and 2, the Legacy Trophy Family, the Ghost Family, the Basket Case Trophy, the Grim Reaper Family, the Circle of Life, the Triplets, and also the Black Widow. You just click on them, and at the bottom left it says Save Household. So just save each one. Once you're done with saving them all, then we could start. So just back out, and we're going to start a new game. Go to skip tutorial and hit don't ask me again. Alright, now it's going to load up here. You're going to say no thanks. You're going to go to the top right, and you're going to go to open the gallery. Then you're going to hit R bumper, and you're going to go to my library, and that's all the stuff that you downloaded. So all 9 things should be in here. We're going to start with the Grim Reaper family. So click on that, and then it's going to load that family in. You're going to go to the bottom right, and you're going to press this button, Place Household, and then you're going to go to Replace and hit Yes. And that's going to put your family here. And then you're going to hit the check mark at the bottom right, Play, and then Save and Play. Then we got to choose where we want to move in. We're going to move into the same place every time. You're going to pick Willow Creek, and you're going to go down to Streamlet Single. We're always going to pick this house. So click on it, confirm, and then it's going to load in here. And now at the bottom, just go to the fast forward symbol. There's play and then fast forward. And it should pop in a couple seconds. There we go. We got our first achievement here. Have a sim befriend the Grim Reaper. Alright, now we're going to exit out and we're going to load a different family. So just go to exit to main menu. Now back on the main menu, you're going to go to new game. Click no thanks, and then go to the open gallery. This time we're going to pick the Ghost family. So pick them. Place household, and then hit replace, and then yes. And then the same thing, we're gonna hit play, and we're gonna load them into the same house again. As you load in the house, the achievement should pop. There we go. Ghost family. You'll get the achievement for full house too. And now we can exit out and go pick the next family. Same thing, start a new game. Say no thanks, open the gallery. And this time we're going to pick the Legacy family, which is right here. And then just place household, replace, yes. And then hit play, save and play. And then Willow Creek, and we're going to pick the same place again. Streamlet Single. Confirm. Once it loads in, you'll get an achievement for Legacy Player. And just leave it for a little bit. We need one other achievement to pop. We need the Alphabet Legacy to pop. So just wait a little bit. Have it fast forward, and it should pop. There we go. Alright, now we got both the achievements on this one, so now we can quit out and we can load the next family. Alright, back at the main menu, new game again. Open the gallery. This time we're going to pick basket case. Replace, yes. Hit play, and then pick the same level again. Same house. Now this is going to load in, and some achievements should pop here. There's going to be a couple that pop. There we go. Introvert. There's a couple that'll pop and they don't all show on screen, unfortunately. So after you get some to pop, just check your achievements and make sure that you got the basket case one. Just fast forward it though, let it play a little bit, try to get some to pop. There we go. Smooth talker. Alright, I'm going to check my achievements here. I had a couple of them pop. But this is the one that we want to make sure pops, and that's basket case. So as long as you got that, we're good. We can quit out and go to new game. Now we're going to open up the gallery, and this time we're going to do pregnant with triplets. Place household, replace, yes. And then play. And we're going to pick the same house. Confirm. Alright. Now for this one, we actually have to go to the build mode. We have to get a couple things so that she can give birth. At the top right, that symbol that has a wrench and a hammer, that's how you switch between build mode and live mode. So we're going to switch over to build mode. Once it opens up, we can start getting some things. At the bottom left, we can click on this. And you want to click on the second to last thing, which is the kids' room. And then you want to click on the bed. Now there's a baby bed thing, a bassinet right here. We're going to buy 3 of them and place them down. You can press R bumper and L bumper to rotate. After you have the 3 down, then you can go back to live mode. Just hit B to get out of that menu and then go back up here. Click on this and then we'll go back to live mode. Now all you want to do is just fast forward until she's ready to have the babies. If you want, you can put some clothes on her. You can click on the dresser and get her dressed. It will make her a lot more happier. Just click change outfit. And watch the notifications on the top right. It will say she's in labor. And once she's in labor, you're just going to click on one of the bassinets and say have baby. There we go at the top right. That's what it looks like. It says gone into labor. Now you want to click on one of the bassinets and it will say have baby. Now just hit random on the first name. It has to put a first name and then you can hit done. Just do that for all 3. And after you're done, you'll get the achievement. Now we still need to do one more thing before we leave this one. We need to make a cake. So click on the oven and then go to cook. And then go down to chocolate cake. and then fast forward and she's going to make the cake. Now once it's done, hit play to slow it down and click on the cake, and you're going to hit add birthday candles. If you hit left on the D-pad, it will take the walls down. Click on the cake again, and you're going to hit blow out candles. Now she's going to age up, and you're going to get an achievement for it. There we go. Older and wiser. Alright, now we're done with this one. We can exit out and go to the next family. Like always, we're going to start a new game. You're going to open the gallery. And this time you're going to pick the Triplets family. There's Triplets family and there's also Triplets family 2. So make sure you pick the first one, not the second one. And then of course, pick the same house. And then when you load in, you're going to get the Rosebud achievement. We're going to get a lot of achievements with this family. Alright. Now we need to go into build mode. We need to get a couple things. Alright, so go to the bottom left. We're going to click on the study. We need to buy 2 computers. Buy the most expensive one that we can buy, which is the Ghost Rider. So put it over here on the table. Put one on each side. Make sure you have them facing the chair so they can be used. Alright, now you're going to click on this here, the easel. This is hobbies and skills. There's a microphone in here, a microphone stand. It's right next to the easel. So buy that, put it in the house. Make sure you rotate it so it's accessible. Now you're going to click on the last tab, which is outside. And you're going to click on the outdoor activities, the plants here. And we're going to buy some seeds. I bought these, the uncommon plants, for $2.50. Buy 2 of them, just in case. Then that's all we need. You're going to back out and go back into live mode. So we have 5 people in this house. The entertainer, you're going to click on her. She has all her skills at 10 except for charisma's at 9. So we're going to build it up so it hits 10, and then all the achievements are going to pop, all the skill achievements. You just have to click on the person you want to control on the bottom left, and then you can tell them where to go. So we clicked on the entertainer and then clicked on the mirror in the bathroom and told her to practice the speech. While she's doing that, we're going to click on the writer, Kim. And we're going to do a couple things for her. If you click on this right here, this is the attributes menu. There's a reward store in it. So go up to the reward store and we're going to buy a couple things in here. We're going to buy inspired potion. You can buy 2 or 3 just in case. And then we need to buy instant large and instant lean. So buy all those, and once you buy them all, hit B. And then you can go to inventory. And then she has those things that you just bought. So you're going to drink the instant large first. You can pause it to make it easier if you want. Now just keep your eyes on her. She's going to drink the potion and she's going to get large. Whoever you're controlling has a green diamond over the head. So we're controlling her right now. And she just drank the drink. And there we go. She just got large. The entertainer just reached level 10 in charisma. So the skill achievements are going to start popping. They might start popping like crazy on your screen, or just a couple of them will pop and the rest will silent pop. But you're going to get the achievements for reaching 10 and all the different skills. So we're going to have achievements popping. But anyway, we're going to go back to Kim, the writer. We gave her the large, instant large drink. Now you're going to drink the instant lean drink. And that's going to turn her back to being skinny. And we're going to get an achievement for doing that. Now we have the other potion that we got. The inspired potion. We're going to drink that. After you drink the inspired potion, you're going to have her go in the computer and write a book. We want her to write a bestseller book. It never worked the first time I did it. It always worked the second or the third time. But yeah, just drink the potion and then click on the computer, and then you're going to go to write genre book, and then just pick a genre. I usually picked nonfiction or fantasy. You could do any genre you want, but apparently a mystery is not a good one, so just do any one except for mystery. Now the other achievements that we're going to be working on are getting all 5 of the different characters promoted. They each have a different job, and once they get promoted, they're going to get an achievement. So the entertainer, that's why we got the mic. You can have her practice, and they each have a daily task to do something. Like she has to practice. Now if you go down to the bottom right and click this little briefcase, you can see their daily task. So try to do each one of their daily tasks, and it will help them get promoted. This is a tech person, so she has to program. So on the computer, you just have her practice programming. The one that's a writer needs to write a book, so she's already writing. The one guy needs to work out or whatever. You don't really have to worry about him. This guy, he needs to have mischief interactions, so you just click on somebody and you go to the mischief option. You don't have to worry too much about doing the daily tasks. It just makes it go a little faster. You'll have a better chance of them getting promoted the first time that they go to work, which will make it go a lot quicker doing this. Just make sure that they go to work. Make sure they're not late. So you can see when they're going to start work too. It says in 2 days when you hover over the briefcase. So just watch each person. Try to do their daily tasks. Make sure they go to work. And they should get promoted, each one of them. So we're going to get 5 achievements. I'm working on the spies daily task, doing the mischief interactions. And the other 2 are programming and writing a book. This girl didn't write a bestseller yet, so what we're going to do is have another potion and try again. Once she drinks it, have her go right back on the computer and try to write another one. And you're just going to keep fast forwarding and make sure all their daily tasks are done and have them ready to go to work. Finally, this girl wrote a bestseller, and once she does, the achievement will come up for overachiever. And now we just have to focus on them going to work and having their daily tasks done. So just check each one of them, see what their daily tasks are, see if they're completed. The athlete you don't have to worry about. He gets promoted right after he goes to work and comes home on his first time without even doing a daily task. Now there's one other achievement we're going to do while we're waiting for them to go to work and get promoted. We got to grab the entertainer, and we're going to go outside and we're going to harvest the plant. So right here is a plant. You're going to click on it and harvest it. You have to wait till it grows enough to be able to be harvested. And she's going to come out here and harvest it. After she harvests it, click on it again and click take cutting. And then do it again, take cutting. And then you can dispose of this dead plant. Now you want to bring her over here and open up the seed packets. She's going to open them up where she is, and it's just going to go right into her inventory. Have her come outside, just click on the ground and say go here. And then once she's out here, you can have her stop. You don't have to pick up these other ones, but I said to do it anyway. But you want to go in your inventory, and then you want to have her drop the seed on the ground. So just go to your inventory over here to the right. Click on the seed, the snapdragon, and hit place in world. And she's going to put it down on the dirt. Now have her moved because she's standing right on it so you can't see. And then you're going to click on it. And then hit plant. And then click on the plant and hit tend Tend garden. There we go. And now we're just going to leave it. It's going to grow. And once it grows big enough, just like the other one was where we can harvest it, we're going to click on it and hit graft. But we're going to wait a little bit. We can just wait, work on daily tasks, and wait for them to go out and go to their jobs and get promoted. Just make sure you keep an eye on all of them. Sometimes they get stuck doing things and they don't go to work. And they might end up being late. And they're not going to get promoted if they're late to work. You can see when they have to go just by hovering over the briefcase. You can check their daily tasks if they're done. You're going to do a lot of fast forwarding and just waiting. You'll get a notification when they're an hour from going to work. So the athlete's about to go to work soon. Just make sure he's not doing anything. You can always cancel what they're doing at the bottom left. Alright, now he's going off to work. And once he gets home, he should get promoted and we'll get his achievement. And that's what we have to do with each of the 5 guys. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're just going to be fast forwarding and waiting for them to go to work and hopefully get promoted. Alright, the athlete's coming home. He got promoted and we got his achievement. So now we're done with him. We don't have to worry about him. The tech girl went to work as well. So once she gets home, she should get promoted as well. There we go. So now we have 2 out of the 5 done. Now we just got to make sure the other 3 get promoted. We're going to do the plant thing. And then we're going to do the channel surf achievement. And then we'll be done with this family. And we can move on to the next. So just stay here watching them, fast forwarding until they go to work. And hopefully they get promoted. The plant outside fully grown. So now we can do that achievement. You're going to click on it. You're going to click graft. And then you're going to use this. You got to do it with the entertainer. She has it on her, the stuff that you need. We got the stuff we need from cutting the plant early and taking the cuttings. Once you graft this into it, you're going to get the achievement for Splice of Life. And now we're done with the plant achievement. So now we just need to promote them all. After waiting a bit, the spy went out to work and then he came home and he got promoted. So now we got that achievement. Now we have 2 left to get promoted. Just the writer and the entertainer. The writer is actually at work right now. So when she comes back, she should get promoted. And then we just got to wait for the entertainer to go to work and get promoted. And there's the writer. She's coming home. She got promoted and we got the achievement. Now all we have left is the entertainer. They have to wait the longest before they go to work. But they go to work, they come back, and they're promoted. And that's all the promotion achievements with this family. Now we have one more thing to do with this family before we move on to the next. And that is the channel surfing achievement. Now this achievement can be annoying, but I think I found the best way to do it. Go to build mode and grab the arrow here after clicking the foundation, and then you can pull it out and expand your house a little bit. Then we need to buy a couple things. We need to buy a really good TV and a really good radio. And then a couple cheap TVs, which we're going to scrap for salvage. So go to the living room, go to the TV, and we're going to get the one that actually has the wall mount. So Genius Vision. Put it on the wall over here. And then get some of these cheap TVs. And get 4 of them and put them on the ground. Now you're going to go back and go to the radio on the table. And you're going to get the last radio. And put it right here. Now, there's another important step that you need to do for this. Go back to live mode. Once you're back in live mode, you're going to pause the game and go to the options. Go to game options. Go to gameplay. And the top thing, you're going to turn to off instead of full. Having this off means the Sims aren't going to do much by themselves. If you have it on, then they go around, they go to the bathroom, do what they got to do. If you have it off, they're going to wait for you to tell them. So now they're going to stand around a lot more, which is better for this. We're going to grab the entertainer, and you're going to go to each one of these little TVs, and you're going to salvage into parts. After you're done salvaging them, you're going to upgrade the TV and upgrade the radio. So click on the TV, hit upgrade, and you're going to click super reception. There's 3 different types of upgrades, but you only want to do the super reception one. It takes a bit to upgrade it. It's a little slow. I missed salvaging this TV here, so I got to do that real quick. And then after upgrade the TV, make sure you upgrade both of them with super reception. That's the only way that you can get access to all the channels. And for this achievement, we need to watch all the channels and listen to all the radio stations. This is Channel Surfer. The first thing I did was just hit Channel Surf. And then after that, go to Watch Channel and then go to each channel. The channels move a little bit every time you pick them, so just make sure you do every one. So Comedy, Cooking Channel, Fireplace. You got to do every single one of them. After you're sure you watched every channel, then you could start working on the radio station. Same thing, you have to go through every channel. She's not going to really move much. It's just going to change each time. Just make sure you go through each one. You'll know it's on that one because when you click on it, it will say listen to whatever's playing. So listen to blues. We just clicked on it. Classical. When you click on it, listen to classical. So just make sure you go through all of them. There's 8 on the first page. And then after you hit more choices, and then there's 4 more. Both times I did this achievement, it didn't pop when I did it on my last one. I went back and clicked on alternative again, and it popped after I clicked on alternative a second time. So maybe that's a good way to help you get this achievement to pop. It can be a little buggy, but it popped for me pretty quickly both times, as long as I hit alternative at the end. Now we're done with this family, we're going to move on, but before we do, change it back to full, and then hit apply changes. And then we can quit out, and we can move on to the next family. Alright, back at the main menu, we're going to go to new game again. Go to the gallery, and this time we're going to pick Trophy Family 2. So place them in, hit replace, yes. Now if you downloaded the family from me, then it's already set, but I actually changed the family a little bit. I changed the astronaut's relationship to make him married to the business lady. So you just go to personality and go to the business lady and pick her as wife. But if you downloaded the one under my name, it's already set. But that's going to make some of the achievements easier. Pick the same house again, of course. Move in. And let's get started with this family. Alright, first thing we need to do is go into build mode. We need to buy a couple things. Now just in case if you didn't do it before, make sure you go to the pause options and make sure that the gameplay is on full at the top here. You want to make sure that they're doing what they got to do. We got to make sure that they go to work, so make sure that they're moving around by themselves. After that, go up to the build mode. We got to get a couple things here. We need to buy the computers again for the table, and we also need to buy a rocket for outside. Click on the last tab and then click on the plant for outdoor activities, and then you want to get the steampunk rocket ship and then just put it on the side of the house over here. And then we're going to go back and you're going to go to the study so we can get those 2 laptops again. We also need an easel. So buy an easel and put it inside. And then the 2 computers. There we go. Now we can back out and we can start live mode. Now just like with the last family, we had 5 different people with 5 different jobs that need to get promoted. We have the same thing with these people, but we have some other things to do as well. We're going to take the astronaut and we're going to build the spaceship. Now the business lady is actually his wife. You can have her help build the spaceship. Now we want to work on the tasks of the other guys just like we did in the last one. So just check the jobs and the tasks. This one, hack or make virus. So just go to the computer and go to programming. Or program, that's what it is. And then you can hack or you can make a virus. Just hack anything, it doesn't really matter. and that will make some progress towards his daily task. Kim is now a painter instead of a writer, so just have her work on the easel painting stuff. You can make any painting, it doesn't really matter. She needs to make 2 of them for her daily task, so just have her start painting. Once the astronaut finishes the rocket, you want to click on him and then click on the business lady, his wife. If she stops moving, you can pause it, we'll make it a lot easier. But you want to click on her and then go to more choices, go to romance, go to more choices, more choices, more choices, and you go to woohoo and rocket ship. You can also click on the rocket ship, I think, and it will come up with the same thing. But either way, you want to woohoo with her in the rocket. They're going to go out there and blast off. And once they come back, we're going to get an achievement for it. This is why it's a lot easier if you make her his wife. If she's not his wife, then you got to be romantic for a bunch of times until she becomes like a girlfriend, and then you can woohoo in the rocket ship. But if you download my save, I just made her a wife right away, and you can just woohoo right away without being romantic at all. And they're coming back right now, and we get our achievement. 50 Mile High Club, woohoo in a rocket ship. Now after that, send the astronaut up by himself in the spaceship to explore space. He has to do a space mission for his daily task, so just keep going up until you get that daily task done. On the bottom right, the briefcase is where you check their career, see their daily task. When he goes up on a space mission, you might get a pop-up where you have to pick a dialogue or pick an option. Doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, it's just like the other one. You just keep doing their daily tasks and just wait for them to go to work and get promoted. The criminal went to work, and when he came home, he got promoted. And then right after that, the business lady went out to work. The culinary girl needs to mix drinks to do her daily task. I'm not sure if it matters that much, but just in case, I went to build mode, and I bought her a bar so she can mix drinks. She takes the longest to actually go to work, so I figured I might as well do her daily task to make sure that she gets promoted right away. So the way I got a bar is I just went to the search menu and I wrote in bar. Then some bars will come up. So just pick one and put it in the house, and then she can make some drinks and do her daily task. You just gotta put it somewhere that there's room. Maybe over here. Alright, that's good. Then just make sure that you're on the culinary girl, and then just have her come over here and go to make drink. And then just keep making drinks until her daily task is done. The painter was out at work. She's just coming home now, and she gets promoted, and we got her achievement. So that's 2 done. We got 3 left. The astronaut's already out at work. He came home. He got promoted as well. So we got that achievement. So now that's 3 done. We just got 2 left. The business lady went out to work, and then she came home, and then we got her achievement. Now we just need to promote one more person, and that's the culinary girl. But before we do that, we're going to do some other achievements. So what we need to do is click on the business girl, and then pause it, or hit play, slow it down. Now what you're going to do is press on all 4 of the top buttons, L bumper, R bumper, L trigger, and R trigger. And that's going to pull up this menu where we can type in something. You got to make sure that you're on the business girl though. We're going to turn her into a ghost. And what you got to do is write in this code. You got to write traits.equip. And then underscore. And then trait. And then you're going to put a space. And then you're going to write laugh. After you're done, you're going to hit start. And that's going to turn her into a ghost. And now that she's a ghost, we're going to have her move out. So to move out, you actually have to click on her cell phone. The cell phone is in the bottom left, right by their picture. You'll see a little phone icon, just click on that. And then hit R bumper. And then you're going to hit split from house and move. And then hit play. And then she's going to use her cell phone, and then it's going to come up with the menu so she can move. Come on, use your phone already, lady. Alright, there we go. Now, we need to give her some money. So click on here and write in 3,000. Hit start. And then hit the arrow so it transfers it over to her. You can hit it twice if you want. She only needs 2,000. But just in case, you can give her a little extra. Now we want to move her in right next door to where we are. So go to Willow Creek. And we're going to move her in right next door to Bargain Bend. So confirm. Have her move in. Alright, once she's in, what you want to do is visit your house with her. So click on your house and go to the bottom where it says visit. Then she's going to head over there. Now you want to knock on the door. After she knocks on the door, she'll be able to go inside. Just go inside. Then we're going to hit start. And we're going to go to the options. And we're going to shut it off so that they don't go around and do what they want to do. Apply changes. And now let's go to manage worlds. And you're going to go save and manage. You can just save your game here. And then it's going to quit out. It's going to bring us back to the map, and we can pick the other family, and we can go back to them. Now, once it loads, it should have the ghost in your house. Now, you want to take the astronaut. Make sure you pause it so she doesn't leave. And you want to click on the ghost, and that's your wife already. And you want to woohoo with her. There's an achievement for woohooing with a ghost. After you're done, you'll get the achievement. Now there's another achievement with the ghost. You have to get the ghost to move back in. It's kind of hard because she's your wife. So it's probably not going to work with her. So there's a better way to do it. Have the guy befriend the other guy in the house. Just keep talking to him about video games. And just keep talking to him over and over again. Make sure the thing is off so that they don't go around and do what they want to do. If you have it off, they'll just sit here and it'll be so much easier to just keep talking. Keep talking to them over and over again. Just keep trying to do the video game options. And eventually they're going to become friends. You got to keep doing it until they're best friends. Eventually you'll see in more choices it will say become best friends. Once the criminal becomes your best friend, we're going to turn him into a ghost. So just click on his icon at the bottom, and then we're going to hit all four of the bumpers again, and then we can put in the code. Just put in the same code as before, traits.equip _ trait space laugh. And that's going to make him a ghost. And we're going to do the same thing we did with the girl. We're going to go to his phone, and we're going to have him move. We're going to have him move next door to the same place where the girl is. And then we'll have him come over, and then we're going to try to talk to him and try to convince him to move into the house. So we chose to have him move on the phone. This menu comes up. We got to give him some money. Same thing as before. Now we're going to put him in the same house as the girl. Just have him move in with her. Confirm. Yes. And then the same thing, just have him walk over next door. You could bring the girl if you want to. But just hit the check mark and then it will say okay. He's going to go over there. And then just knock on the door and go inside the house. Just have him go inside the house. You can have him talk to somebody if you want. You just want him to be in there when we switch over. So once he's inside, we're going to hit start, manage worlds. We're going to save and go to manage worlds. And that's going to bring us back to the map, and we can pick the other family. And now we're back in the house, and the ghost is in the house. So you want to pick the astronaut, and you want to talk to the criminal ghost, and just keep talking to him until we have the option to have him move in. You could just keep talking to him about games and building up your friendship, and eventually you'll see an option that says invite to household. So just click that, and that's going to invite him to the house, and hopefully he's going to accept, and you'll get the achievement. I'm going to take that as a yes. There we go. Alright, now we just have one more thing to do with this family and we're done. And that's to let the lady that has the culinary job to get promoted. So that's this lady. You can see how much time she has left. You can mix drinks if you haven't already to do for her daily task to make sure that she gets promoted. Eventually she went to work, and when she came back she got promoted, and I got the achievement. Alright, now we're actually done with this family, so we can quit and we can go to the next one. Before we do that, we have to do something in the gameplay options. So just hit start, go to gameplay options, go to gameplay, and you're going to put the top one on full. And then down here, you got to put auto age, make sure that's on yes. Sim lifespan, you got to put on short. And auto age unplayed sims, both of these got to be yes and checked. So once that's all right, hit apply changes, and then we can quit out to the main menu. Alright, we're almost done here. We just have 2 achievements left. So we're going to start a new game. Open up the gallery, go to Black Widow, and we're going to load this family in. Replace, yes. And then we're going to hit play. And as always, we're going to pick the same house. Confirm, yes. Once you load in, 4 of the guys are going to die of old age. You got to make sure you had those settings on from before. The Grim Reaper is going to come and he's going to take all of them away. So you got to just sit and wait for them to all be gone. After they're gone, we can save and quit out of here. Don't go to exit though. You want to go to manage worlds. You're going to save and go to manage games. And that's going to bring us back to the map. Now you're going to head over to the family on the map. You're going to hit A on them. But don't hit play. You're going to go to more, the 3 dots. And then you're going to hit manage household. Then you're going to go to the pencil to edit. Now once you're at this screen, you're going to open up the gallery. And you're going to load up Circle of Life. Place household. And that's going to add this lady to the house. Now we need to go up to personality on this lady. And we need to make her married to somebody. So open up this and go down to edit relationships. And just pick one of them and make them the wife. Then hit done. Then hit play. You're going to hit B to back out of this. And you're going to click on the house. And we're going to hit play and just go back to the house. Now that reloaded the house where the 4 guys died. And now we have the new lady here. This lady is going to die of old age as well. And we're going to get 2 achievements. We're going to get the Black Widow achievement. And we're also going to get the Circle of Life achievement. And that's our last 2 achievements. You shouldn't have any other achievements left. If you do, that means they didn't pop correctly. I had one achievement that should have popped but didn't. And I tried to redo it and it still didn't pop. I had to sign out, restart my Xbox. And then when I came on, I looked and it already popped. It just like didn't actually pop for some reason. So once I quit out, I came back, then it actually registered that it popped. So you might have that issue, or you might have to just redo it. Maybe you can delete your save and then try it again. But 3 times doing this, I only had one achievement not pop 1 time. And the way I fixed it was just restarting my Xbox. But besides that, I had no other problems, and this was pretty easy to do. Now you just want to sit and wait for the old lady to die. When she dies, you're going to get the achievement for Circle of Life. Then the Grim Reaper is going to come, and you just got to wait. Once he takes her away, then you'll get the other achievement for Black Widow. And that's it. That's going to be your last achievement, and you're going to be done with this game. And like I said, it should only take a couple hours, which is way better than 80 plus hours. Shout out to PSN Profiles for writing out the guide. That's where I got this from. And whoever made those families, shout out to them. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope this helped you. Leave a like if it did, and I'll catch you next time here at Achievement Land.